Welcome back. Now today we are going to be working on the mottling layers, and that is going to be red mottle, and then I'm going to do some yellow highlighting. Now a lot of times you'll see Reborn or silicones that have a very smooth texture, but that's not the type of silicone we're going to be doing today. We're going to be trying to recreate a very newborn baby, and that's going to be a lot of reds, a lot of texture to the skin. And to achieve this red, I had to use two types of red. I used the scarlet, which is from Sam Silicone Art material, and I think it has, that red is a more orangey tone. So then I use the Silk Pig red, which is a more violet tone. And once I mix it together, it just is a beautiful shade of red. Now the modeling sponge I initially began to use, the holes were too small. So I just redid it with bigger holes. And that, of course, that modeling sponge might be perfect for vinyl or with more of a wash paint that's looser. But with this thick paint, you just couldn't really see the holes. So now this is a lot better for me. So let's just kind of sit back and we'll watch for a while, and then I'll come back and tell you what's next. I don't always add yellow to a baby. In this case, this baby does have a lot of yellow in the brown pigment, but because we're doing a newborn complexion, I think yellow highlights are going to look really good on him. Now this is Silk Pig yellow. It's a very true yellow. I really like it. It's not like too orange or too lemon or too green. It's a really good color. You know what's really funny is that we are still working on the undertones. We have not yet achieved a true brown layer. That first brown was just the primer color. All of this is just the undertone that will be right below our brown layers. So on the next one, we're going to be working on brown. Thank you guys for showing up like you always do. I appreciate you. See you next time.